Okay, hi everybody, and welcome to a rather interesting video discussion that I entitled, yes, clearly, it's about the FC3D urban environment rendering engine, a browser application fully compatible, no need fast functionality of WebGL, no need to support for WebGL in a browser, just basic HTML5 canvas two-dimensional graphics. Because the three-dimensional rendering, which at the end of the procedure that does it, where uses to results in two-dimensional polygons, is sufficient, and that's standard. In most browsers runs pretty fast. Up to a couple of thousands of triangles, it runs as smoothly as if we had with a little bit enriched environment that I designed with respect to the released version 1.4, sorry. Wanted to enter a little bit in detail about the actual capabilities of this program. Even if it's a browser application, we don't have to fall in wrong prejudices on what it can or cannot do. What can FC3D do? Now and and as soon as some little future improvements are made. Well, clearly a multi-level network of roads on which one can climb, so do traffic simulation, more in general transportation simulation, whatever, one can jump off. So it's all this. Its strongest point being the rendering of a network of segments of roads, which can of course be clearly also curvilinear. But what has not yet been, oops, I've fallen down. What has not yet been implemented here is the possibility for segments of roads to have a variable width. I mean, like it can be seen here. Variable width along its central line to construct some typical things that we see in urban environments. Now we are just limited yet to this constant width. This feature can be implemented by just adding a few more lines of program code, and we'll be done soon. Another thing is that yet there isn't, and that will also be left for a special edition, the ability to have variable lateral inclination segments of roads, such as could be this thing here. Moment please. This thing here. Some connection elements are there. Very fine. What we can instead already do is just normally following the rules and environment construction possibilities. I do this job of looking up the notes. Let me continue the gameplay. There is yet missing the typical serpentine road to climb up, like this. But for the rest, there is everything. And so, the potential of an FC3D is essentially unlimited as to its purpose. Let's change the vehicle. Let's take a larger car. As soon as variable width segments of roads are inserted, we'll see an improvement in what is already the strong point of this rendering engine, that is the rendering of multi-level networks of roads. But whatever, because well, we can add the variable lateral inclination stuff as well, no problem. But then, what other prospects do we have? A turning system, three-dimensional turning, which initially will be basic, but then may probably I will implement an advanced one which can really increase the realism of the experience and also simulate and represent in real time, from the point of view of massive traffic, what the presence of a hilly terrain. I have had some concrete ideas beyond the fact of an advanced rendering system for it, which takes advantage from the top-down, typically top-down view. It's because there is more. I had now worked out a little bit a procedure to automatically fit and semi-random, let's consider it so, terrain to the presence of this forcedly flatty parts, or parts which have a forced shape, like the segments of roads. Something which is important also, beside the fact of playing an interesting, using this program as an interesting video game, it's also can also have applications like testing if really a network of roads is efficient, whatever the terrain under it be, as long as clearly the terrain cannot invade the segments of roads. But for segments of roads to be so placed on a terrain, well, maybe the terrain itself needs some refinements, and we can test and see this. Try the same network of roads on a different set of maybe random generated terrains, in which those parts which would have a local height which exceeds that of the road locally is automatically corrected, lowered. Okay. Other things are minor improvements in, yes, more rich environment, more realistic shapes for cars, but for the rest there is everything. I hope to come up soon with version 1.5, which will feature a basic turning system, but which will already have this automatic setting of the terrain for to fit to what is their system of roads, which is instead handcrafted. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I was able to show you some meaningful gameplay, and at the same time tell some meaningful things about this. Well, still looking for a sponsor for the accelerated development of this project. As regards larger environments, well, the hottest thing is there, but that's for next video.